Today I'm here to talk about this article and the Trials Evolution Riddle. It turns out, right, so this is an article I wrote, put a link in the comments if you want to have a look at this. June 2015, I put this article out, and it goes through and talks about a whole bunch of different things that were found in Trials Evolution. If you haven't seen this, search Trials Evolution Riddle. I put the article up on Kotaku Australia, and it's got all the information you need. Basically, clues in the game resulted in this sort of cipher. We deciphered the information, it revealed a secret website, and the sort of rest is history. There's a treasure hunt across the whole world. It was insane. And then after this all went down, I mean, it was seriously mind-blowing. But after it went down, it kind of stopped, right? Everyone went, yep, cool, 100-year riddle, Eiffel Tower, 2113, and that's kind of the end of it. The one thing, so I was watching a live stream with Red Links yesterday on Twitch, and Auntie, creative director for Red Links, who you can see on the screen here, was in the chat, and he said that there was still something in Trials Evolution that hadn't been solved yet. 3 years now since that game came out. What he was referring to, if I may go back to the gameplay, is on this track. Oh, hang on a second. Why can't I see my gameplay? There we go. On this track, it's a track called Moneyball from Trials Evolution. It was one of the skill games in the last DLC pack. If you get to the start of the track, and it's a modified version of the Konami code, up, up, down, down, left, right, AX, AX, it gets you to this secret little space. This has been known for years. Hey, Quarter Tom. This has been known for years. Now, the challenge that still eludes us is that this is a 6 by 10 square grid, as Wasteless pointed out a second ago. That's the easy part. The hard and the way it works is as you progress through this checkerboard, it lights up and goes dark. That obviously suggests that we have to go in a certain order to reveal a certain pattern, and that pattern will effectively be the key that unlocks this thing. The only thing that I know so far, firstly, there we go. First and foremost is that we have to start in the bottom left-hand corner. That's the default position. The other thing, Auntie on the stream suggested it had something to do with binary. Now, as far as I got, that was the only clue that Auntie provided during the stream. And I then started racking my brain. I was like, okay, what clues were provided to us in... Let's pause this. What clues were provided to us in Trials Evolution that would link us or lead us to talk about binary? And it actually brought me back to another clue, which was this one. Now, for those of you who may or may not recall, actually, I might even see if I can get this video working. This might be cool.
Hello, Seamus1 here, and
I'm
going to show you how to get another Easter egg.
You know, I'm gonna watch this.
For this Easter egg, head over to Survival of the Fastest, then scroll down, and you got to play the track Steam Shock. So on this, just play through the track like normal, and then when you get to the elephant checkpoint, you got to do something. So this Easter egg was found by Windowlicker79, so Windowlicker79 is the first person to find this, and he said I could make a video of it, so Windowlicker79 is awesome. So when you get here to the two fans, bail down into them, and then hold up left on the analog stick, and you should be able to get your rider up into these clouds. Then you can kind of leave him, maybe tweak a bit, and you should glide up through the blue clouds and land down on this island, and the cog should turn and a golden monolith type thing raises from the ground, just like in the last Easter egg. And so here's another one, all part of the Trials Evolution Riddle, I'm guessing. So
alright, I'll leave it there. What effectively that linked to, and the one he talked about a second ago, was the one in the Big Dig, which was another one you can see here. Combining the two messages showed up. So what you basically had to do in Trials Evolution was get those two separate components of the game. You had to overlay and superimpose them over the top of each other. And what we came up with, well, and I say we, and this is just collectively the people involved in solving these Trials riddles, was this Arecibo message. The message, I've got the Wikipedia page here. Broadcast is spaced a single time via frequency modulated radio waves in 1974. And that's kind of what it looks like in all its glory. But here's the cool thing, it was a binary message. So My mind at the moment is sort of suggesting to me that we have a binary message. The clue was that it was binary, and I can't think of any other binary clues within Trials Evolution. Now, if anyone else in the chat, God, there's 6 of us, but if anyone else in the chat can think of any other clues in Trials Evolution that related to binary, ideally a clue that is yet to link its way back into the broader riddle, that would be freaking awesome. But here's I guess where I'm at the moment, right? I am looking at this image and trying to find, and I should actually try and find a better picture. I tried, so yeah, basically, so here's my thought process. I'm trying to now figure out which 6x10 segment of this I can add into and apply to the game to see if this can work. What I'd strongly recommend is if anyone's actually sitting there, go and look up images for this yourself and see if you can think of any, and I'll happily sort of throw them in live and see if we can figure this out. It would be freaking incredible if we can actually unlock this during the stream, but knowing Auntie, I doubt that's going to happen, but let's have a go. Where I went last night, so like I said, 2 o'clock in the morning, that little red guy, right? The Trials Evolution Riddle itself was all around it was about questions, and it was about humanity, and it was about, you know, the quest for knowledge. Ham is here. It was about this quest for knowledge, and that to me led me to this little red character. Because if you have a look at what the Arecibo message is, actually I'll go back to the Wikipedia one so I can leave that image. There we go. Let's actually break it down firstly, right? So on this page, it'll actually tell you what each of the messages are. The first one is numbers 1 till 10. The next one is DNA elements, is what that, and that is that little symbol there is actually, yeah. So I guess that's some DNA. There's some nucleotides, some common things that sort of make up life. There's the double helix structure of our DNA, but humanity, right? That was what I went to. But when I look at this grid here, when I look at it in color and the little pattern, that's broader. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 9 by about 9 or 10. So it just wouldn't fit on the grid we're looking at. But what I found was interesting, and this is where I got all excited last night, where I was actually doing the 1s and 0s, taking 1 to be black, white to be, or, you know, unfilled in. I did this pattern multiple different ways and I couldn't figure that out, and this is kind of where I got up to. Quarter Tom says, what about the little piece right next to the red pixel guy? Isn't that 6x10 pixels? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you count the one to the far left, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's more a square in a 6x7 grid. And the problem is, one of the challenges we've got is that so when you have a look, so let's go back to the Trials gameplay now. Up, up, down, down, left, right, AX, AX. There's limitations and constraints about how you can input, and this is the other thing, that it has to be possible to input this code. The first square in the bottom left has to be filled in, and you can't go diagonally across 2 squares. It's just not possible. So you have to be able to access the. It's basically like moving I guess the castle in a chess game. You can only move sort of 90 degrees to yourself. You can't move diagonally. So any of the patterns where, and this is again, I'll go back to this thing. Any of the patterns here where you've got to kind of diagonally traverse something and you can't have a square either side, it's not going to be possible. So yeah, like this to me doesn't fit. But again, Quarter Tom, tell me, man, tell me what way you think to try and enter that in, and I'll try it now. But like, I'm looking at it going, if we start in this bottom left corner, we can't do it because you can't, like, yeah, I'm kind of lost. Let me just keep going through. So look, we've got planets. So those little symbols there is the sun and all the different planets, indicating Earth being the 3rd planet from the sun, and a telescope. But again, all of these messages are too wide. Maybe it's a message from the riddle written in binary letters on the chessboard. Which one? Which? What do you mean, Nebo Hats? Explain that. I'm open to any ideas, man. This did my head in last night. But I'm really at a loss. Like, I honestly can't think of anything else to do. Avatar 167. How you doing? Welcome to the most boring non-gameplay stream you're going to find. If you're into... Oh, by the way, there is... This is another version of the same code in, I think, binary or some other thing, but it doesn't make any sense to me. And this is the thing, I'm kind of crowdsourcing. Can you show the board in game? Absolutely. Quarter Tom? Yes, let's do that right this second. So, up, down, left, right, AX, AX. There's the board. Now I can rotate the camera side to side, but I can't. Quarter Tom's hosting. Thanks, dude. But I can't sort of pan and shift the camera any other way. But as you can see, I can only go forward or sideways. I can't go diagonally. It could be a sentence written in binary, sure. But which one? Where do we start? So this is the thing. I don't want the Arecibo message to completely sway the open-minded approach I want to take here. If anyone can think of any other combinational message, but the way I kind of look at the way Auntie put these clues together is even in a really weird, convoluted, crazy freaking Auntie way, there should be a clue in the game that gives you the answer to this. So this isn't a brute force type of thing, but I just can't think of where else to look apart from that Arecibo message. And the problem is too, normally with some of the trial sort of riddle clues, they'll have like a sound or something that it all sort of makes sense. You know, it gives you a clue as to what you're, if you're heading in the right direction. This gives you absolutely no feedback. I got headphones on, I can't hear a thing. That noise is more of a generic thing whenever something spooky and mystical is happening. So yeah, I just can't, for the life of me, think of anything that is relevant. Because it's not... Yeah, I don't know. And I don't want to just pick a random... I don't want to pick just a random section of this. There's too much of it, right? Have you tried directly filling in one of the patterns? Deoxyribonucleic stands out as one you could fill in. Alright, let's have a look. So I want to start doing stuff. Deoxyribonucleic... Okay, so you reckon that one. Is this one, Tom? Waste? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go with that. It's repeated 4 times in the upper sections. Okay. Okay, so we're kind of using a frequency analysis type deal. I get it. This is the other thing, you've got to restart it every damn time. Okay, let's get this up and running. Actually, this is going to be a problem for me not having... There we go. Okay, so we're going... So what's that, up 4? Oh, I need to go across 1. I need to go... If you look away from the screen, it falls off the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to go up 1 here. And I need to fill in the corner. But see, so that's it. I can't go... Yeah, I can't do any more. If that's what you're getting at, what have I got? I've got 1 there, I've got 1 there, I've got 1 there. Yeah, and that's it. That what you're getting at, Waste? It could be 2 of those patterns filled into the chessboard. Moneyball hats, tell me which ones. Tell me which ones. Because I mean that's the other thing. I guess we could try and combine components, but you'd have to link them together somehow because of the way the ball can't jump or move off the thing. I mean, like, yeah, if there was a sequence of these that was like 10, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all start with 5 at the base. Actually, that might be interesting. If they all start at 5 at the base, we could theoretically put... Yeah, okay. If that's what you were getting at, nibble hats, that's not... Maybe that's not silly, but God, do we just take... At any time in... Well, you know what? Maybe we just do, because... So I think basically the... Adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine are the 4 components of DNA, but then we've got deoxyribo... Well, that's weird. No, I don't know enough about this crap. But deoxyribo and phosphate are the... so they're the helixy parts. The adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine, that ATCG thing has been used in a previous riddle as well. That's the part that connected double helix. But the other side, deoxyribo and phosphate, are the actual double helix strands. Maybe if we put those two together. So which one's phosphate? So it's but it's that. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And nah, see, phosphate's not possible. The purple one above the green. Yeah, okay, let's go. Now see, alright, I'll try the purple one again, but I'm pretty sure I've tried purple before. But let's go purple. Okay, what does purple look like? Alright, purple is... And this is the problem, because it starts here, you can't even jump or move around. Actually, how many is that? That's 4. It's 5, right? Yep. 5, then it goes up 4. 1, 2, 4, and across 1. Back down. I have to leave a gap and go up here, and that needs to make a square of 4. So that's that. Nothing. And this is the problem, right? So if we were to link another pattern to the second half of the board, so I'm cool with that concept actually, but we need to do it 5 by 5, but there needs to be a bridge, some way to connect to the second piece without sort of messing it up. Alright, so that's purple one above the green. Could you bring up the already solved DNA part of the riddle? It was actually a riddle from Trials. It was actually a riddle from Trials HD. Let me... It was actually, this is, funnily enough, this is the DNA clue in particular is what got me into the... It's this piece. It's what got me into the Trials riddle in the first place. This will be a low res image. I have to go into my video if not. I never owned Evo on 360, so never got into this. Oh, dude, you missed out, man. Actually, someone said that to me today. They're like, why haven't you... This image isn't working. They said, why didn't you... Well, someone by now surely has just gone into the editor and solved this. I'm like, but these DLC tracks weren't part of the... The PC port or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I'm going to have to go videos. Let's give... So this is my riddle video. I'm still proud of this, man. As one of my... I'll stop the audio. 108,000 views, man. I'm stoked with that. Just gotta find the part where it actually has the DNA clue. So right at the start, I don't even remember. Here it is. Here it is. So this is how you get to the DNA, right? And you see that. So it's CCGG, CCA. That's right. That was the other DNA clue from a previous Trials riddle, but I don't think. Again, I doubt that's going to have anything to do with it. So, I mean, this is the only clue that I can think of from Trials Evolution that was in binary. But this is the other thing too. Do we look at the? Well, I guess it's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. The other option. Oh, that was the other thing I had a thought about last night. So you see, the binary representation is actually the That's actually what the message was. What I was thinking about is, would it be possible to just enter the first 10 by 6 of that? But if we assume one is black, it doesn't work. If we assume, I just don't know why it'd be such a small thing. I mean, I guess he doesn't want us to do the whole thing. But if I was to try and put a 10 by 6 section of this binary, do I just pick the bottom left-hand corner, which is where it starts, and we'll just do them? But what that means is we're going to have to do it. So let's try it. If no one else has got any better ideas, I'm going to try it. Alright, let's work this out. Hope you guys can still see this. Yeah, cool. And now what I want, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 by 10, right? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. That then theoretically should be the message I wanna put in. Get rid of all this noise. And that, my friends, is what I'm going to try next. So, for this to work, so again, I've just picked bottom left of the Arecibo message in binary. For this to work, I'm going to have to go zeros. No, see, it's not possible. See, this is the thing. I was going to say, if black was 0, could I do it? Because I have to start with the black in the bottom left-hand corner. But have a look at this. I can't get to these ones. I can't get to any of these ones. So I go, oh no, hold on. Well, I could do that. Okay, let's assume that 0 is black. Let's assume that 0 is black. I'm going to move that over here. And sorry, I've got way too many pieces of software and pages open now, but... Alright. Alright. This is the part where Shady needs to concentrate. Okay, let's get the game back up. Alright. Well, there's no reason why this should work, but okay, so I've got to go on this row, I've got to go there, I go all the way along here, I go there, I go this row. So again, what I'm assuming is black is 0. And I do that for how many rows? One, that's it. So this is my third row, 2 more of them. Okay, so that's all of those ones done. The next one is that one, so for 3. 1, 2, 3. Come back down. Oh, that almost might work. 1, 2, 3. So I go 1, 2, 3. Alright, I go across 1. I go up 1. Go across 1, I go up here, I go up here, but now I can't go diagonally, so I have to go back down here. It's like this weird nervous energy thinking that I could do something here. Oh no, it's not possible. Oh, the last 0 is not possible. Hold on. Oh, what have I done? I stuffed it up. I got this. Hold on. Quarter Tom, let me just finish this. No, I think I stuffed that up. I'm going to try my one again. Give me a second. So 0 is black. Straight across here. So this stream is going to be like a soccer match. 85 minutes of complete boredom and 3 minutes of excitement. One is black. Sorry, 0 is black. So that has to go all the way up. The 0 is all the way through. Okay. Here I need to go up 2. Cross 2. Fill in those guys. Okay, so these 2. Oh, he was right. I can't get to the last one. So the last block's diagonal. So 3 up, 1 in, 2 in. I've still got more over here to do. But yeah, that last block's diagonal, isn't it? Damn it. So I've still got 2 more to do here. I've still got 1 more to do there. That's it. I've got 1 more 0 to fill in if I wanted to try and attempt this one. But I've got to go diagonal and it's not possible. There is no jump button. Yeah, stuffed it. So that's not possible. God. Alright, what's next? I can't get the physics joints tool to open the gate I made. There's diagonal. Your version 2, I know. But if you do everything else right, maybe you get 1 jump with the ball, whatever, who knows. Hey Shady. Hey chunky chap. Like this. Try this shady.png. Well, I think I've just disproved, Quarter Tom, your theory, because again, so part of me looks at this and goes, why would you have 10 rows if you weren't going to use all 10 rows? And the last one I just did had a diagonal as the last move, and it doesn't give you a jump or something. So I don't think it's worth trying. This was me at 2 o'clock last night, so I just wanted to share my pain. You can still try it if you want, but yeah, we've just nah. It just can't work. Can't do diagonals. This sucks. I mean, like, you look at that in black and white, it looks like exactly what we're doing here. It's a perfect grid, perfect shapes. Will the score have anything to do with it? Nah, because that's the score from the skill game. What's the secret? We don't know for Lynn. That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. The secret, yeah, so for Lynn's benefit, let's just do this again. There's going to be a lot of people coming in and out, I suspect. I say a lot, again. Not a big stream. But, alright, so basically get to the start of this particular skill game. Enter a modified version of the Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, AX, AX. It gets you here, and we don't know what to do now. Maybe you have to touch the squares in a certain rhythm with the yellow dots on the ball. Oh god, nah. 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 If that's the case, I'm out. So anyway. I was hoping that I wasn't just being stupid and like missing something obvious here, but like I said, you've got to start. I mean, I can't imagine that it's inverted or flipped around upside down or anything crazy like that. I'm hoping. I mean, that would be stupid. I tried to draw this man. I mean, that humanity thing seems to be one of the most logical things, but it would have been awesome if that just fit. But again, there's diagonals. So we need to kind of find a pattern that has no diagonals, or at least the diagonals don't have to be actually traversed diagonally, and it has no gaps. And that's the problem. When you look at this message, just about everything has gaps. The only thing I can think of is, to maybe try and smush together two of these DNA sequence things, but just about all of them. Yeah, see Neeble Hats. So Neeble Hats says here you think it's a repetitive pattern. The problem is, you look at this whole thing here. There's no repetition in this, or next to no repetition in this whole thing. And this is binary, so I don't think that's actually a fair statement or a fair assumption to make. I respect your right for that opinion, but I respectfully disagree. Random Roots stayed after school with 3 other students. Roots, man. Actually, I was just watching him. He probably didn't notice. I only jumped in for a second and got crazy lag and jumped out, but I was actually watching Roots stream. Dude, that dude is a ridiculous writer. I mean, there's so many good ninjas these days, but every time I watch his streams, I just feel totally inadequate. VA Jedi says, sup nerds. Totally, man. This is like the biggest nerd out session. Like, I'm surprised there's this many people that stuck around. Cool, man. So this is like, honestly, I got so excited. I saw this last night, and I'm like, yep, cool, Arecibo message, punch in something, it'll be a really obvious code, bang, and I'd have it nailed. I thought I'd have it last night. And then, I got stuck because there's no jump button. I wasn't referring to this message, I mean in general. Okay, Neeble Hats, absolutely willing to test your theory, even if I disagree with you, so suggest something. Is there any common repetitive patterns that relate to binary or something? I mean, it's ones and zeros. I mean, it all looks like a pattern until you actually, dig into it. So, dude, hey, if anyone has any random suggestions, if you just want me to test out something, man, just speak up. But I'm at a loss, because it's just... And I don't think there's any clue in the skill game. And actually, interestingly, right, so the clues, the 2 pieces of the thing that create the Arecibo message were in a different DLC pack, but I'm pretty sure Auntie had a pattern of doing that, where he'd sort of drop a clue in one map pack, but then had to wait for the subsequent ones for you to actually figure it out. So it's totally feasible that that's all connected. It's like a game of snakes and ladders. Yeah, Jedi, none of us have any idea. I've created a stream to literally sit in a room with people and just have blank looks at each other. That's all this is about. Try touching equally as many white squares as black squares. So many different ways I could achieve that, Neeble. So many ways. And that was the thing, like, it would be cool. Actually, and it's interesting that you start on a white square, even though you have to color it in black. I don't know if that's significant or not. What is your trying to do? That was my... I'm so angry with this. That was my attempt at doing what Neeble had said. It failed miserably. Trying to checkmate the opponent. God. I probably should have tweeted this out to a bunch of scientists, not a bunch of Trials players. Elite DJ, if you missed out, dude, we believe that if you enter a certain pattern in a certain space here, you're going to unlock some hidden Easter egg that's been hidden for 3 years in this game. Yes, ham, 6x10. 6 across the bottom, assuming this is the bottom. 10 across the side, assuming this is the side. It's funny, because of the orientation, like that leads me to believe that this is the orientation. And that's the other interesting thing too. The Arecibo message is also in this orientation, this I guess what you'd call that portrait orientation. So it all lends itself back to this Arecibo message. But yeah, it is 6x10. Let's just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, definitely 6x10. Definitely 6x10. Here we go. Let's just make a border. I'd love if this was the solution, and it was just a picture of Auntie pops up, and he's like, I made a rectangle. That looks pretty though. Just making sure, just colouring it in doesn't do anything. I'm sure I've done this before. There we go. And actually, knowing the riddlings, guys, there's going to be like a riddle inside the riddle. So all this will do is unlock a website that have to make you doing... Getting a record every time I do this, though. It's the joy with offline play. If you hit every piece except for the diagonal one, could it be possible there will be an invisible plate on one of the sides so that you can reach it? I tried that with I tried it with that pattern, and I got to, if you can see my cursor, that I colored that one in, and it wasn't like it made me to make that one black. I could do the whole thing again and do it the other side, but I think you get the same thing. Yeah, I really don't think diagonal's the answer. I don't think diagonal's the answer. And has nobody... Okay, sorry, I'm reading Elite. And has nobody figured this out yet? And have you counted how many white and black squares there are? Ham's got to go eat. Cool. Keep thinking about it. Elite DJ, that's correct, dude. After, what was it? I think it was April 2012. Could be August. Nobody has been able to unlock this. Try hitting 6 black squares and 10 white squares, or 10 blacks and 6 white. In any order? Okay, so you do a certain pattern and then what? We don't know. This is the most absurd part of it all. There's no hint at what the end result is. It's just that's the quest. We figure it out. To give you an idea, though, if you did see all the old Trials Riddle stuff, there's been some pretty cool hidden stuff in the game before. I mean, this could just be another clue and link into a undiscovered riddle that we probably didn't need to solve the bigger picture, or this could be something completely unrelated. So I just don't know. But the fact is, I guess this is still sort of sitting here. This is going to make your head explode, dude. Welcome to my world. I've probably sat and done this probably 3 or 4 separate occasions over the last 3 years. And funnily enough, the binary clue last night was the first time that made me properly link. Like, I'd always considered the Arecibo message, but I'd never really thought about it. But because of the binary clue, I can't imagine it's anything else. How do you get on this? Well, how do you get to this place? Trials Evolution has to be on the Xbox 360 because it's part of the DLC that didn't come in the PC version of the game. You go into a challenge called Moneyball. Moneyball. Is this user created? No, hell no, dude. Redlink's created, man. This is a DLC skill game. So you do a modified Konami code: up, up, down, down, left, right, AX, AX. And that's how you end up here. Pretty straightforward. That modified Konami code's been used a few times in Trials games, and it's obviously like the sort of, you know, the classical cheat code, if it were. So that part's probably not a big stretch, but the pattern that we've got to do, and the link back to the Arecibo message is just too tempting to leave, but I don't know what to do. The other thing is, I'll just see if I can find any random patterns that start in the bottom left hand corner. So you've kind of got, is there a pattern on this level that you could enter? And since the skill game has a ton of patterns in it, alright, let's have a play around, because we ain't making much progress yet. Let's have a play around with the game. I mean, not really. Like, I know it's got a lot of patterns, but it's just different. Oh, and I haven't played it for so long, so oh, come on, how did I even miss that? How did I miss that? By the way, if you haven't played this, this is a pretty awesome skill game, considering it's still Trials at its core, you know? Yeah, so look, I don't really think there's anything in particular here. Again, if anyone's got the 360 out and wants to have a play around, you're welcome to. But I don't think so. Maybe roll around and look for something else that fits 6x10. Yeah, see, I wonder who figured to even use that code on this. Yeah, dude, I can't even remember how that came about. I mean, but have a look around, guys. Like, there's just stuff in every direction, and none of... I'm trying to think of the other clues. I mean, like, and this is the problem, I guess. Like with anything, you can kind of see a pattern. Blue cube 6x10. Yeah, but that's just but that's we've just talked about the whole diagonal thing. Even if it is 6x10, we can't enter anything even remotely close to it. Oh, that was a mistake. Actually, they had a game like this in Evolution as well. Ah. Yeah, you used to be able to like speedrun these things. I know the HD one, you could kinda just smash a whole bunch of levels. 6x8, yeah. Damn it. Yeah, I got nothing. Are you taking track suggestions today? He's bored with the riddle already. Alright, maybe we do wrap that up. Yeah, alright, come on. Let me finish up this local recording. Give me 30 seconds. Oh, hold on. Have you tried the patterns to the left of the red pixel guy? If you see the right side of it as an outline as 610 as well. Okay, it's quarter time. I don't really want to leave this, but if we're just sitting here doing nothing. So... let me read that again. Have you tried the patterns to the left of the red pixel guy? If you see the right side of it as a 6x10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, assuming that we do black as white. Okay? Assuming we do black as white, because there's gaps. If we tried to make the black pattern, there's gaps in it. If we tried to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that section. Quarter tom, that's what you're suggesting, right? And that's possible, right? We can do this. We can go up there, we can go up there, we can go up there, we can go there, we can go there, we can go there. Okay, and out of curiosity, what does that relate to? That's still part of humanity, but what is that? Hey, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, and I think that's what's throwing me off too, because you're looking at the black and not the white. So, okay, let's go. Let's go. Quarter Tom. Dude, how happy would you be if you were the one that suggested it? This is why this is so exciting. Like, you just want to be... I just want to be part of it. I don't care. Like, I don't care about not being the dude that figures it out. I've never been the one that's the smart guy out of these riddle space. Oh, I better stop there. Is that too many already? Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna go up 4. Okay, 2 for there. We go 1, and then we fill in the whole rest here. We just have 1 spot left. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we need to go on the row beneath the 1, all the way across, all the way down, and just leave 3 bits. Yeah? Okay, so I can go up here. This whole thing gets coloured in. I mean, yeah, this doesn't sound horrible, dude. It's not a bad way to approach it, if I'm honest. Have I stuffed this up? No, I'm good. I think it's just 1 more piece. Is that it? Is that it? No. What have I missed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I need to go through here. That's it, isn't it? 4 left out, 1 left out, those ones left out, 3 there, 1 there, 3 there. 1, 3, 4, 3. Yeah, that's it. Nah. Yeah, that section. The element on the left indicates the average height of an adult male. Oh, and now you're accusing them of being sexist. God. There's too much of that going on in gaming at the moment. It's just nuts now. Tom has an unfair advantage here as his native language. Sweet. Oh. What's that wiki? Alright. Let me link. Alright. You know what? I'm going to wrap up the video and I'll put links in the comments. How about that? For those of you sticking around on the live stream, just sit tight for a second and I'll keep filming. But for everyone else, thanks.